Hey guys! I'm so sorry I'm late. My computer wouldn't let me do anything. And of course, it didn't pick up on my camera. So yay! How is everybody? I hope you're doing great. Sorry again for making you wait. Right when I go to say, let's go live, it all of a sudden gets all crazy on me, won't do anything. Camera's being used by another program. No, it's not. Yeah. So and I'm on this camera that I hate. I hate this camera, but it is what it is. So oh God. It's like every time. It's so frustrating. Hey everybody. Okay, just I should know better, but you know, and then when it doesn't, when it's just kind of one thing after another. It's like, okay, you're not going to do anything. Okay, you're doing this to me. Okay, let's shut it down. And then it starts to like get really freaky because my energy starts to get more and more like, oh my God. And then it starts to, oh my God. And then I say, yes, close. And then I walk away. And then I come back and it says, are you sure you want to close? And I'm like, I was sure I wanted to close 2 minutes ago. Let's just go ahead and close for me, okay? So now I'm like dealing with the after, and I look as red as I feel. I'm not this red. What is happening right now with the color of this video? It's this. Oh my God, you guys. So who do we have here, you guys? Sorry, I come on here. It's all crazy because I'm late. It frustrates me. I actually got stuff with whatever it was that I needed to do on time, but my computer wouldn't cooperate and I had to shove everything down. It took forever to do that. And then I am anxious to come on and I don't check the camera and it's taking from the wrong camera, which always pisses me off. I'm just going to be honest about it because the camera's not nearly as good. When I want to show cards, it just doesn't look as great. So it's just a little frustrating. But anyway, it's really good to be here with you guys. We're here for the Capricorn reading. We're running about 10 minutes late. I guess it's not that bad. Sorry, Capricorn. Scorpio reading. So who's all here? Retinator 9921, welcome. Hopefully you're still here. Let me make sure I'm on live chat. We've got Kevin in the house. Hey, Leslie. Hi, Les. Thanks for being here. No, it's me. Sorry. Technical issues. It happens. So yeah, we're gonna start the reading. This is the Scorpio reading for November, you guys. Please chime in if you are I miss you guys too. We're gonna get started with the whole schedule with astrals and everything. It's going to be a whole new thing for November. I'm super excited. I was gonna start that but now I have a conflict with these things going on. So I got to figure that out because they're going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 6 p.m. The astrals, just so you guys know. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're going to be at noon. These are Pacific time. This is Pacific time. Hey, Karen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the family circle. I am Infinity. If you have not been here before and were checking me out for the first time, I really appreciate you being here. Sorry for the delay and the drama. I tend to get interference on a level with the messages that I do and whatever. What I try to do, I tend to get some interference. So I should really plan for that, but of course I don't, because I don't like to think about it. I really don't. And then it starts happening right when I'm going to go live. Like it happens all the time. But, and I have old equipment too. So anyway, we are going to be doing the reading for Scorpio for November. I'm super excited. All the The readings lately have been so great. This is for the Light Body Collective. If anybody has questions about that, welcome, welcome. Retinator, what is your, if I didn't catch your name, what's your name? You can put your name in so everybody knows. Kevin, so good to see you. Hi, lady loves. So we do have a few here. I am so excited to be here with you guys. I'm sorry if the sun just like way so bright, and I want to show you my messy table. I am cleaning up. I'm still cleaning up cards for the readings that I took pictures of for the new moon, and not the new moon, sorry, full moon a couple days ago, and we're doing that. Show my window here really quick. Okay, so cheers. We are going to be, I didn't put on our on my graphic there what tarot I was going to be using because I wasn't told. And I was like, oh, because like the default is usually the Angel Tarot. However, the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is what this is, we're going to get into. I just got confirmation on that. And when I talk about this kind of stuff, that means my divine counterparts, my partners in crime, my soul tribe, the angels, archangels, I work with most directly, but just my entire soul team and tribe. And this was actually the first deck that I ever got and used. I watched somebody else on YouTube with this deck. Hello, welcome. Hi, Sean. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry there wasn't a whole lot of notice. I wanted to give at least 24 hours, but that didn't work out. So I really appreciate you guys being here. Ooh, that is great. As usual. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. I think you guys can see okay, actually. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Who is ready for November? Can you believe that November is like, what, how many days away? Just like 5 days away. We're also going to be doing Angels of Abundance. So we are going to be, as far as I know, we're going to do Angels of Abundance, Archangel Oracle, like always. And again, this is for Scorpio, November 2018. We want to bring in the collective. Now, if there's anybody here who doesn't really quite know how this works when we do zodiac signs or how that works for zodiac signs, I like to explain that because this is a tarot reading for a whole collective of people instead of just, an individual reading, right? So how that works is you as your individual sign. So if you're a Scorpio, you have your guides, your tribe. Like I am a sun sign in Sagittarius, my moon sign is in Pisces. And so depending on how our energies are flowing and everything, we have this collective of the people who are Sagittarians and Leos and Virgos and Scorpions, and he's still at work. He should not be at work anymore. That is really late. He's usually home way earlier. Sorry, I got totally distracted. Somebody's asking where Sky is. He should be home by now. Yeah, he should be way home by now. Anyway, so what we do is we call in the collective of guardians. Let's just call them that. Guardian angels, guardians for each of the signs, basically. And ooh. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm putting them all back. So and I honestly don't remember, I don't remember how the readings were for last month, honestly. It's a blur. It's a freaking blur. So I just got this card. Let's just start it up, you guys. We've seen this before. This is for Scorpio. Take a divinely guided chance. Actually, I don't know if this camera's, it's 11:11 into the feed. Yeah, I don't know if this, unfortunately, this camera is going to work for me doing what I was doing the other day. So I'm just going to have to hold them up. This is why it's frustrating when things don't work. That's take a divinely guided chance, which is great. Oh, I hope so too. And I'm sorry to hear that you had a bad month. It's been really intense. Let's just say that, with energies and activations and portals and all sorts of stuff going on. October 2018 has been so intense. Okay, so he's coming. Cool. So your sun sign is like your more of your outward appearance, more of your emotion, your passionate energy, your creative energy, what you kind of show more in your day-to-day life. Your moon sign is more your inner self, your emotional state, your deeper current of state of being. And the way to get your moon sign would be, if you have to know your actual time, your birth time, because it moves so quickly through the cycle of the month. Or sorry, the moon moves very quickly in its rotation versus the sun. So the sun sign, you don't have to, but seriously, within a few minutes you could have a different moon sign. So you need to have your exact, or as close to it as possible, to know your accurate moon sign. But knowing your moon sign is and then there's an ascending. So there's your kind of baseline personality. Then there's your undercurrent emotional state, and then there's what you kind of project out to the world, and that would be your ascending sign. So we actually have 3 signs. Mine is Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo. So I have a little bit more fire than water, but still kind of balanced, right? Okay, so let's get going with the Archangel Oracle. We want to thank everybody for being here, our tribes, our guides. Scorpio in the house. Here we go, beloved one. This card came out in the full moon. Was it the full moon reading? Oh no, it was the Twin Flames reading. That's what it was. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Oh, so you are you're going to have to look. That's awesome that you know. Yeah, there's actual programs online. So if you do a Google search, I'm going to have one on my own website, so I can just send people to my own website, but I don't have that set up yet. But if you do a Google search for calculate moon sign, it'll come up. You could you have to put in your birthplace, birthplace, birth time, birth date, and it'll pop you out your moon sign. So, beloved one, I am helping. So, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your soulmate relationship. Then we have take a divinely guided chance. So if you resonate more with, let's say, your moon sign reading, that's possible. Sometimes I resonate with both. If I'm watching a reading for Sagittarius and then Pisces, I'll be like, oh, Sagittarius, that's totally me, let's say. And then I'll watch the Pisces one. I was like, oh, wow, that's totally me too. And that can happen, or 1 month you'll be more with your moon and more with your sun. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so we have one of each. We're going to leave those there, and we're going to get right into the tarot spread. I'm going to go ahead and further clear these cards, you guys. I'm feeling some really good energy. You know, we had quite the month so far of really intense things going on, and like I said before, the month these last few months are of the year are really getting things in line and in order for what's to come. And it's just, some things just need to happen like really abruptly. So anyway, hello. Hey, it's Andres. Thanks for joining. Oh, so many familiar faces. Oh, we got one. Got a live one, people. What do we have here? Daughter of Pentacles. So this is the Wild Unknown Tarot, you guys. Last month we did the Angel Tarot. So I'm glad I was guided to do the Wild Unknown. I really do love this deck so very much. It did inspire me to get into tarot. And it's always... I honestly think when I first got it, I just didn't know I didn't know enough about what I was doing. I felt very, very frustrated at times. Trying to interpret the cards. And then of course my spirit tribe, my angels guided me to all the angel tarot stuff. And then it was a whole new world for me. And I learned more that way in working with the angel tarot. Now I worked with all sorts of decks. Just really depends on where I'm being guided to go. Same thing that happens when we are doing one-on-one sessions. So if we do a divine soul guidance session together, I am not in charge of what cards we go with, and neither are you. We may have our desires, but the way that it works with me is we sit down with your tribe and they tell me what decks to pull, to pick up and use. We have the Four of Cups. Next card. So, and I'm sorry that I can't flip the camera. The wrong camera got connected. I'm going to get back to these oracle cards. These amazing already oracle cards, you guys. Take a divinely guided chance and beloved one. So we'll get back to that. For now, we're going to be working with the tarot. We've got Ace of Pentacles. So we have Ace of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles so far. Oh, and if this is really noisy on there, you guys, I'm actually not going to do that. You can't even see them anyway. And I played back the video the other day, and it was really noisy with me. I'm like, why didn't anybody tell me how noisy that was? Hi, Dylan. Welcome, everybody. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much for checking me out. This is the Scorpio reading for November 2018. This is the family circle. This is what we call it here. So many people that are here already in the house have been here time and time again for my astrals and other things we have. So I'm so glad to see you and any new faces. Here we have the Empress in reverse. So this is how she looks right side up. So the Empress, Daughter of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Oops. Oh boy. This is how they fell. So we got the Star. In reverse. And when they fall like that, I'll check in with the tribe and say, is this in reverse? Is this, we have 4. So we have another 4, 2 4s. I'm hearing angels be with you already. Oh, look at this. The 10 of Cups. Death in reverse as well. Ooh, some really. Oh, and the 9 of Wands. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. Can we hear the music? Can you guys hear the music okay? I lost my remotes. Completely are. Seriously. I was kind of throwing stuff around. This is the top part of my day. Really fast. Okay, let's see what we have here. 2 4s. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles, the Empress, 10 of Cups. Look at this 10 of Cups, you guys. I'm hearing that this 10 of Cups and this Star should go together, and the vision and what I heard in my head right now was it's raining stars directly into your cup, Scorpio. It's like, so you're gonna catch some stars. It's like the little vision that I got there. We'll tie it all together, I promise. Okay, we're going to take more cards. I'm going to pull this one right off the top. The Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Well, what does what mean? So be specific with your question so I know what you're asking, because by the time I might get to it, or, maybe ask if you're asking me or somebody else, if you're in the chat. If you're asking me, please be specific about what you're asking so I know. And for right now, it really kind of depends. I'm still getting cards and putting together a little painting a picture basically here with the cards that we have. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Light worker, Scorpio. The light body of Scorpios. Holy moly. We've got some business happening here. We're ending phases, and we have really good energy for starting and going up and reaching new heights. For some people, I'm hearing totally new environments, like, but in regards to, oh, that looks so cool. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. The Sun, right side up, what I'm hearing. I know, I love these cards so much. This is the Sun, the 20 card, and then we have the 5 of Cups, more cups, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups, All right, give me a moment, you guys. Let me just tap in here. And they want more candles, so hold on. They're so bossy. Light more candles. Okay. I usually have 3 candles lit. I did not do that. I'm kind of running out of them. I thought maybe I could get away with it. Apparently not. So picky, the tribe. As I'm taking a look here. Okay. Right off the bat. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go. Okay, loves. Loves. Look at what we got here as I sit on the cards. Oh, I've trapped my dog. She's like, can you move some stuff? Okay. The Hermit. Five of Cups and Death in Reverse. Okay, so hi Sky. Hi love. So we have this business ending, this kind of lonely, introspective hermit time. We needed that time though, Scorpio, because there was a lot going on that needed change. And the only way to get that done was to go inside. I mean, that's just how it is for most people. But what I'm hearing for the Scorpio collective is that I'm hearing a lot of up all nights, researching, getting into the new stuff that is gonna pick your head up and get you going. And this has led to this. It's almost like I'm seeing this literally like on the ground, spent, torn yourself up a little bit, been by yourself a lot, and did a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, I'm feeling. And then this energy, take a look here, you guys. This energy here, it's like, oh my gosh, the visuals I'm getting. It's like this business here, like this hermitizing. I always call it hermitizing. The hermitizing got you really, again, focused. I'm hearing for some people like, okay, I tried it their way, maybe family, parents, school, vocations that were not maybe, what are they called? Majors, that were maybe not what you wanted, and you've done that for a while and it got you here. And you kind of felt that was going to happen. I'm feeling like, yep, kind of knew I was going to hate life doing this. And yep, guess what I do? And it's just it got worse. I feel that with some people, it's just gotten worse. As time has gone on, which makes sense as we get more into our authentic selves and state of being and really tap in with our divine soul essence of really what we're here to do and what the mission is and what all that the journey is supposed to be. If we're on a path that isn't serving us or ultimately the collective, we're just going to feel it. We're going to start to get squeezed out in different ways. Stuff isn't going to work out. Things are going to fall through. People are going to leave, things like this. And this has definitely happened. But the good part is that this has left a lot of time to even go back. I'm feeling for some Scorpios, whatever, that it's like, well, wait a second, maybe even that first thing that I kind of wanted to do, that wouldn't have been right either. So it's not like I'll go back to plan A, or the plan I really wanted, or however you want it, or the thing I really wanted to do, if that's the case. For some people, that's not necessarily like the obvious choice or solution. Sorry, guys, my dog is... I don't really know what you're trying to do. You want to get buried. Okay. Hopefully you're happy now. So with this in that hermit space, okay, just leave me alone. Like, I'm not moving. Look at that candle. Is just like, it's fine. It's totally secure there. It's not going to cause a fire. It's not going anywhere. This tortoise, I should say, he's not moving. He's not going anywhere. Because he's thinking. He's just like, I'm just going to be here and I'm going to be doing my thinking. So this is what the tortoise looks on the inside, how that looks on the inside. But if you see this, like, he looks kind of sad, but then it's kind of like, I know this is happening here, you know? And if you look at these cards together, they're very similar. It's really interesting how the artist, how she did these cards, because so many of them in readings, they will go together in ways that are just kind of mind-blowing to me. That's why I love them so much. But this Ace of Pentacles is really amazing energy. It's fruitful energy. It's determined energy, as you can imagine. Because look it's like what's the perspective that we're looking at here anyway? Like, this is obviously the center of a tree, but look it still has leaves and branches coming off of it. So it's like, okay, well, how are we looking at this tree? I don't know. But we've been doing this for so long that there is a fire. It's just, we're not moving. We weren't moving with the fire, not up until getting into, because now we're here. Okay. Remember, the Hermit was upside down. Okay. So we've been here. Now we're not into that hermit mode anymore. We've been literally laying on the ground, just, I'm literally seeing this for some people. Like, you got to a point, and it's so beautiful, because trust me, it's necessary for us to get here. It is necessary for us, and I can relate to this. I did this very recently, and it was so cathartic, and it felt so good that I was just like, enough. I am tired of this. I am tired of certain circumstances, and I'm realizing that the whole kind of not wanting to get out of here really kind of makes it hard to get the things that you want. So you're like, you're literally stuck, and you have to get to this point at in a certain space and time to kind of get out of, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to poke my head out. Little lamb is getting illuminated. Sure, there's all these possible swords up here, but you know what? I'm not even paying attention to that, because I'm putting stuff together. I'm thinking about stuff. I'm tired of this, the way that it used to be, and maybe doing things and going in it. It's almost like if you see this horse, he's like, trudging through, or this is what he was doing. He's look at him. You have to take Ethan to practice. Oh, okay. Come back, love. He's like trudging through, going in a direction that he really doesn't want to be going. You can almost see that energy just like, this is where I was, this is what I was doing. But not so much anymore. Let's see. So, okay, I'm just gonna go back here, look at some comments. Sorry, I can't like do both at the same time. It's really hard for me without getting too distracted. Andre says he's been thinking a lot. So good to see you. Haven't seen you in so long, Andres. How is it in Sweden? Is this reading about like our whole lives because you're feeling it? Well, you know what? With the Light Body Collective, definitely people are going to relate to the other signs. So that could definitely, I mean, everybody has a bit of this going on, but this is definitely for Scorpio more recently. Your sister's a Scorpio, Karen says, has been thinking about her life, and she's a different person than she used to be. She has gravitated to a more positive light. Oh, that's wonderful. She used to be a very negative person. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, you don't have to actually have that sign to get into that. Genuinely, this is crazy but amazing. Like, this has been your past month. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm so glad you're resonating with it. Okay, perfect. Yes, Pisces and deep thought about yourself. They're resonating with you. The bullseye, Hermit. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Andrea says that the tortoise could look like the whatchamacallit. The tortoise could look like I'll show you here in a second. The tree trunk could look like a bullseye. Oh, dude, I'm having throes of catharsis. Oh, dude, I was having throes of catharsis for about 15 minutes a month or two ago. Then again, a few weeks ago, I released so much negative energies. Yes. It's cold here and getting colder. Yeah, it's been cold here too. Okay, guys. So yeah, so what Andres was saying was, if I understood him correctly, like if you were to look down from looking down on the perspective, like the top of the tortoise could look like this. And yeah, sure. Totally. Okay, let's move on, guys. Okay, the Empress was in reverse, and I'm hearing only because with what we just got done doing with all that thinking and introspection and letting go of things that and kind of going, okay, all right, so the way that I did things and following the path that really wasn't mine to do, but I did it anyway, got me to a point where I've learned a lot anyway. And so this is like my root system. This is the Empress. This is when we're actually in a state of understanding our magic a bit more and how things work a bit more. But this is depicting your last month. Oh, well, that's what we're doing. We're going from October into the November. So we're going to get into November here with the energy. So this is going to be your kind of, it's like the way that I see it. If you were standing there, this would be kind of coming down and just rooting out, the energies rooting out and you feeling really good about it, Scorpio. Like feeling like, you know what? Now it's like, now I've got it behind me. Now I feel like I'm more illuminated from the inside out in my root. Like I'm also feeling this energy like in the even though it's night and there's a moon in there, I'm feeling it with the energy of the solar plexus, the foundation. We definitely have a new energy entering, coming into, like we said, coming into a place where there is abundance. And look at it, just all over the place. All over the place. And man, I really, sorry. Again, the stars like raining down. So this is the star. Right side up. But the way, seriously, the way it was just kind of just get ready. And not only for you, but those you're connected to as well, Scorpio, especially if you've got your energy mixed in with this, is what I'm feeling like for some people. Like, for some people, it's going to be you're their fire, you're their backer, you're the one who's kind of like the Wizard of Oz kind of thing, and the people that you're connected to. And with some people, I'm seeing even like performance stuff. Yeah. Art, performance, maybe even dance, stuff like this, festivals. I don't know. I'm seeing stuff like this. Like, you know what? This is the kind of thing I really want to put my energy into. And I want to, maybe even for some people, like developing environments. Yeah. There is a sensitive, intuitive, like I'm getting this feeling here with the Daughter of Pentacles in this reading, where it's she's going, are my friends here yet? That's what I'm hearing. Are they here? Are they ready for my party? Like, seriously. Like, that's the, like, kind of, she's not a deer in headlights. She is a deer ready to go. And she's like, are we going? Are my friends here yet? Are we going to do that thing? Collaboration, I'm hearing. Collaboration starting to come into... starting to come into a space more where you do need 10 cups, because people are showing up. There's really great energy, and it's just like up, 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 here we go. But this was in reverse, but not in a bad way. Okay, like people always get like, oh no, in reverse, what does that mean? It doesn't mean diddly dick, actually. Really depends. It really, really does depend on some stuff. But when this is how it looked. This is how it looked. Look at this, you guys. This is how it was. So we're in reverse. And instead of the stairs going up and then there's moonlight illuminating, which is good. This was, okay, we're starting from this kind of, look at this kind of cave or hole, abyss. Yes, that's it. We're starting from this abyss. And even though we had light in the abyss, we did, It came from within. It came from around us. We had light. We had light. Like it was, you know, it had its moments. But I mean, we did have our moments. But okay. However, I feel like a mad scientist over here with my cards, but it's coming at me fast, people. So if you see it from this, look at this perspective. Okay. So you're down here and it's steep. That's why I'm holding it like this. It's steep and you're going up, up, up slowly, but surely. And I'm seeing this wasn't just how many, I'm seeing this is not necessarily for just this year. It could be the last couple years. Year and a half, maybe. And even and it's not like you were always down here. It was kind of like an up and down thing. Like I'm feeling it sliding up, and who can't relate to that a bit, right? But there's just some of that. But during this time, you can look back now. It's like now I'm standing right here. This is where I'm standing. And now I can look back and go, okay, that's probably a good thing that happened. You're seeing more of the full picture. You've been illuminated. Okay, remember that. And there's new energy coming. And because you're starting to see that it can't just be a life of I'll do whatever to make my money and screw it, and I'll just try to live a life on my part-time or on my days off or on my, you know, where I can balance it out. It's just like, we've gotten to a point where it's like light and bright. We're ready for the new and the people to come in that are associated with that, I'm feeling. And okay, I need to get more cards, I'm hearing. We are 47 minutes into the feed. 4 people, 4 likes. Thank you guys so much. Okay, what do we see here? You need guidance. Well, you came to the right place, honey. Hopefully you'll get some. Well, we will try to help you with all of them. Yeah, so a lot of people, Mother of Cups, have that exact same experience, Kevin, where you are awakening and the people around you are not. And it does, my first channel, most of my videos started with "You're not crazy." Because you're not crazy. So we have, so as we're talking about this, I keep dropping cards, for goodness sakes. As we're talking about this, look at who pops up. Mother of Cups, giving direction. Oh my goodness, giving direction to the Daughter of Pentacles. Like, all right. Hold on. I'll tell you where to go and how to get there. And you know, maybe that's why you're here, because we help each other. My mission in life is to help people, especially during ascension and all of these changes. So many people have no idea who they are, what's going on, what your real purpose is, that you even had a real purpose. And we need help. We need healing. We need guidance. We need people to talk to that can help us out, that have been there, done that. So whether it's me or somebody else, you guys, if you feel that you need guidance, that you need help, and this is what I'm getting now. Now that I'm done here and I've done some thinking and I'm emerging, and I'm seeing daytime. It's like, holy shit, it's bright now. What? Ah! I'm tired of being inside. I'm tired of being alone. I need people. I need interaction. Holy crap, the people and the interaction is not what I'm into, but what is happening? And so it's like, okay. There's different types of people in the world. And so it's just coming in to finding your people. And that's why we talk about this being the family circle. I call this space the family circle. The our soul family comes together, because who we are born into, the family we're born into, they're definitely our family. We obviously have lessons to teach each other, but our soul family encompasses a lot more than that. And when we come into that light, bright stage and we start to feel the juiciness inside of ourselves, and we know that, okay, on one hand, there's a whole lot more to life than I thought. So thank God for that. And then on the other hand, you're like, now what? Because I feel like I'm the only one who's figured that out. And you're not. It just feels that way. You feel so isolated. So basically for Scorpio, you are coming into a much more higher vibe space of living. At the very least, you can absolutely count on it. No doubt about it. Follow your guidance. Follow either if it's from your spirit tribe or people incarnate. The stars are, look at it. It's like all the, look at the little star, the big star, and the little star. Beloved one, I'm helping you with your soulmate relationship. So this always speaks to either your soul family, actual soulmate, or twin soul stuff. When we get this card, so basically Shamuel is saying, okay, look, you do have a path where it's not just you, like by yourself, or you with the people that you've been with. You are on a divine path, and it is making sense, and we are taking you there. Just listen and be available to receive the messages. And it's safe to take a divinely guided chance. Okay, let's read this. I do with my glasses. Let's read it. Okay, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Yes. I'm glad I said all that stuff and then read this card. I'm just kidding. I'm so glad that you can relate. Oh, you've been seeing two. You're starting to see number codes. Yes, that's awesome. Twos, both of you with the twos today. Yeah, there's a lot of twos today. That's awesome. What happens if that chance brings a lot of pain? I'm not sure what you mean by that. when you take, if you take a chance and that chance, that decision that you make may cause other people pain, just the decision of the pain of the, just making that decision to take a divinely guided chance. That's not your responsibility, really. For you, your responsibility is to push through, because I mean, this is a theme too that's come up a lot, you guys, is there's a difference between taking care of yourself and not putting yourself into situations that are painful or bad for you, or, you know, whatever, and pushing yourself to grow. Because you can't evolve without growth and sometimes being uncomfortable. And that's what this is saying. You, as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So sometimes there is pain in that. But if you're being guided to that and you know that's the right thing, even if that growth is part of a shakeup, or you have to do things that may affect other people, but it's more in line with how, you know, it's not saying, you know, forget your responsibilities and skip town and don't do what you should do for your loved ones if you're responsible for other people. So you have to take things into consideration. However, it's really important to be true to yourself and we tend to think very limited in our solutions and how we do things. I've talked to people and they're like, well, if this doesn't work out, I have to do either this or this. And I'm always like, you know, you're a twin. Yeah, being a twin is hard. And my thing is, why is there only this and this solution? Why there should be an infinite amount, like that whole think outside the box thing. And sometimes we just limit ourselves too much into solutions, or trying to figure out what the best way to do things are. Sometimes we feel like we marry every single decision that we ever make and that it means forever and ever for everything, and actually that's just not the case. The only thing that is constant is change. Okay, so back to the twos. Yeah, so with the twos, twos usually mean that you are manifesting. So one of the laws of the universe is the law of attraction, and the fact that where your energy goes, or where your thoughts go, energy flows. And so twos are kind of a reminder that to pay attention to your thinking. So if you're thinking negatively, and then that's, or if you're expecting negative outcomes, things like this. So to really pay attention, I would suggest that you start, if you're seeing repeating numbers, usually they do start in sequence. Like you'll see maybe 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4s, multiple ones, multiple twos, multiple 3s, 4s, 5s, all the way up. And then they start doing really fun things after that. You can take a look at my Instagram. Number codes evolve with you. So you'll start to, well, I won't get into all that, but numbers are a thing. Okay. Hopefully I answered that question a little bit. When you absolutely do start seeing, you know, the same numbers over and over again, or a pattern of numbers, the same set of numbers, that definitely means something. Please look into that. It's a message from your spirit tribe. It's coded, and it's meant to evoke remembrances in you, to pay attention, all sorts of things. So it goes beyond seeing really cool numbers all the time. Once it starts really ramping up, there you go. 0002 and 2328. Very cool. So you can actually go into go to Google and put in you just do angel number 0002, Angel number 2328. There is a website called Joanne Sacred Scribes, and she has an amazing website for numbers and angel numbers and numerology and all sorts of stuff. So I highly recommend checking out her website. What time is it right now? Okay. Of course I'm going to be late to the Capricorn one. I do think that, let me see if there's anything else here. Let me look up, I'm going to read this beloved one. I hate, seriously. I just had it. I moved stuff there, didn't I? Sorry, Donnie. Well, that's frustrating. I mean, seriously, sorry guys, bear with me, bear with me. Seriously. Oh, there you are. It really can't go far. Like right here. I've had one of those days today. I wanted to make a smoothie way before coming on, and all my stuff was sitting there, my magic bullet, and I couldn't find the other part to it. It was actually in the magic bullet. Like, which I never, ever, ever do. So, you know, when you do things you never do, it's like, all right, beloved one. Archangel Samuel says, love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions and bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Samuel's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. Oh, that's pretty. You can feel close to Samuel's loving energy by wearing or carrying green fluorite crystal. Do I think green fluorite? No, not handy. What a beautiful message. Well, that's kind of, I mean, bad and all of that, the push and pull thing, that is imbalance. So typically that's when there's imbalance going on with your energy. So maybe repeating certain repeating in different ways, but stuff playing out very similarly, if that's the case. Those are literally lessons that are not being seen as such, and like repeating the class over again, basically. So, usually with different people, sometimes with the same people. That could be part of it. I'm not saying that's definitely it. I'm just saying that could be part of it. And sometimes things need we need to separate, if that's the case, from people, so we can do what we need to do to come together or to be more in alignment with where we need to be for our own self. So like a branch of a tree, man, butterfingers, like the branches of a tree, they don't go on forever and ever. They do end, but they branch off into, you know, they go off in different directions. So, if you know, well, before I veer off, so maybe do one of the cards and the lessons that we got from was it the full moon reading that I did, was life review. And so maybe doing a life review would be good, thinking back and looking at some pattern stuff. I would highly suggest an energy healing of some sort. That will definitely help, Kevin. Guarantee you, okay? All right, so hopefully we painted a good picture here for you guys. We are coming out of Hermitsville, leaving the space of not wanting to interact, leaving the space of being a little confused, not knowing what's going on, getting into alignment with higher vibe energy, having more of a foundational, you know, aspect in how we're moving. At least there's light coming in. There's light coming in your foundation. You're feeling you're feeling better about things. Things are going to get better. Stars are falling. And you need to look out for those who can help you. So I'm getting a lot of this energy. For some Scorpios, okay, it's going to be you're this person. And for some, it's going to be you're this person. And recognize the people who are going to help you on your journey, or the people that you can help on their journey. That's a big deal. Any other questions, you guys? I'm going to take one last looks here. We'll read about the sun real quick, and then we will wrap it up. See if any, that's what I'm getting information here for, is to read about the sun and see if anything else comes up for us. If it does, great. If not, and then we'll cut the feed, and I am a few minutes late for what are we doing next? Sagittarius, that's my sun sign. Okay, the sun. So this is the book that comes with the Wild Unknown. There's not a whole lot of information there. It's just very basic, but here we go. The sun, vitality, enlightenment. Imagine for a moment that you're soaking in the warm rays of the sun. It feels nourishing and healing. All of your aches and pains just fade away. The sun card brings this amazing energy into your life. Vitality and health abound while you feel assurance and clarity in all you do. Spend extra time outside today. Be grateful for the radiance of the sun and the life force that it gives all creatures. So, I'm hearing for a lot of people, a lot of whether you're Scorpios or not, you're getting out of this space or you're getting into a space, let's put it this way. You're getting into a space where connecting in a bigger way, whether it's with Gaia and nature and being out in the sun, even if, you know, maybe in your neck of the woods it's getting cold, it doesn't really matter. Just feeling that life force energy, where before you're just like, I don't even need the sun. I can just turn on a light or light a candle. I don't need to go outside. I don't need, like, you were so hunkered down. And now, like I said before, it's coming out of that and getting into more of the alignment of energies that are going to continue to lift you up and give you more clarity. So this push, November through December, is going to be like this, okay? And to answer your question about, and I still don't know your name. I don't know if I missed that, but when it came to, Retinator, when it came to the crystals, if you know the names of the crystals and you just want to find out, please just Google them. If you don't know, you can, there's different, crystal, websites that you could put in characteristics and see if they pop up and they're similar. Sometimes it's really hard to tell and you don't know what they are. You could take pictures and send them to me and see if maybe I know what they are. I'm not an expert, but I have some crystals. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm going to cut the feed. I am going to down my smoothie that I never ate, and then I am going to start the Capricorn feed. I'm just going to look here really, really quick. See, or sorry, I keep saying Capricorn. The Sagittarius one is next, I believe. 16 said something new. That's, well, yeah, definitely new people. There's new energy, new people. Maybe it's just one person, maybe it's a few people, but there's definitely going to be more closer connections, or at least meetings with new people. You know, things are forming, starting, that sort of thing. Is Jackson, wait, it's Jackson, and can I get a website, please? Yeah, sure. What? Liquid love. Yes, liquid love. I love that. Yes, well, if you want my website is infinitelovelightenergy.com. There's information on my channel as well. That's my website. My Instagram is infinite love energy. Or at, I should say. You can check me out there as well. Reach out to anybody if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments. If I didn't get to you here, I am sorry. Gotta get going to the next feed. I am going to be doing, pretty sure that is Sagittarius. That is my sign. I hope to see you guys there if you are so inclined to join me. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for being here. I will be getting into that Sagittarius feed within like 5 minutes. Okay, guys? Mwah! Love you. Bye.